Hello, this is Xbox Ahoy, and this is the 6th episode of my Black Ops Weapon Guide. No time to waste. In this episode, we're covering the first handgun, the ASP. It's a semi-automatic pistol, and is available as part of one of the default classes, a level 1. It's an American weapon, designed by New York gunsmith Paris Theodore in the early 1970s. It was commercially introduced in 1975, although in no great quantity. Only 450 were ever made. Based on the Smith and Wesson Model 39, the ASP was designed from the ground up as a concealable pistol for covert operations. With an extensively modified exterior, the ASP takes on a unique appearance. Teflon coated with no unnecessary protrusions, and smooth curves for a fast, snag-free draw. One such innovation was the complete removal of the front sight post, and the addition of a rear guttersnipe type sight instead. Although not quite as precise as conventional pistol sights, the tapered channel allows for faster target acquisition, and in any case is more than adequate for clandestine use. The grips were also replaced with clear Lexan, allowing the operator to know precisely how much ammunition was left in the magazine at any time. The capacity isn't great, largely due to the weapon's compact size, just 7 rounds. The ASP is chambered for the NATO standard 9x19mm Parabellum cartridge, just like the Model 39 it was based on. In-game damage is good, at least up close. 3 hits to kill within effective range puts it on par with the more powerful SMGs. Of course, the range of the pistols is limited, so at any sort of distance you'll find you need 5 hits to kill. And given that there's only 7 rounds in the magazine, that can be tricky. The ASP has the highest fire cap of all the pistols, with a potential fire rate of 937.5 rounds per minute, 50% higher than any other. Recoil is not a factor unless you have a very quick trigger finger, but in general, within effective pistol range, you won't have issues hitting your target. Aim speed for pistols is faster than any other weapon class, just 150 milliseconds, and in the case of the ASP, the reload is equally swift at 1¼ seconds, faster than any other weapon. While the handling of the ASP might be more rapid than anything else, it loses out on its choice of attachments. Other than the single pistol, the only option available is dual wield. While this doubles your available ammunition before a reload, it takes away your ability to aim and reduces you to spraying bullets in the general direction of your foe. It does grant you some additional close-range punch, but anything outside point-blank range, even with steady aim, relies heavily on luck. Overall, I'd advise against electing dual wield, as with such short magazines you need all the precision you can muster to be effective. The secondary weapons work best as a complement to a primary, rather than weapons in their own right. They're particularly effective in situations where you find yourself in close quarters with a less than ideal primary weapon. Even the versatile assault rifles can benefit if you find your magazine dry. Switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading. Otherwise, low capacity weapons or those ill-suited to close quarters benefit the most from a pistol secondary. If you're confident in your primary's ability up close, then a launcher or special weapon could serve you better. Having a secondary can also help should you run out of primary ammunition. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. With its fast reload, sleight of hand isn't a necessity, but when combined with the ASP, aiming is instantaneous and reloads lightning quick. If you favour dual wielding, then steady aim is the only logical choice instead. The ASP is the fastest secondary on the draw, so in situations where you'll be close to the enemy and potentially vulnerable, it's very useful. Its only real downside is its small capacity. If your first 7 shots don't secure the kill, then your speed advantage is lost. Still, the reloads are very rapid, so you can keep up sustained fire with only a brief pause, but most gunfights will be over long before you can deplete your magazine. It's a niche weapon, perfect for finishing those injured, or in last stand, or where your primary weapon needs a reload. But where milliseconds count, the ASP will save your life. Time and time again. Thanks for watching. This has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me next time when I'll be covering the first weapon in the launcher category, the M72 Law. Until then, farewell.